Hi, ladies. How are you? How are you? How is everyone? How is everyone? Hi, Brenda. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Therese. How are you? How is everyone? You guys get a good shot of my very svelte arm. Laugh out loud. Hi, Linda. Hi, Pat. Hi, Sandra. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, today we're going to do some acrylic pours. How many of you guys have done acrylic pours? Hi, Jillian. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Annie. Are you new, Annie? Welcome. Miss Linda, Miss Pat. Yay. Hi, Marcy. So I hope you guys are good. I hope everyone is good. Hey, Vicky S. Hi, Roberta. Hi, Jania. Hi, Joy. Hi, Brenda again. Patricia. How is everyone? So for those of you that are new here, hi, Mary Lou. And you guys all just shout out in caps if I can't because the computer's a little farther away than it normally is. Hi, Annie, Susan, Julia. Today we're going to do some acrylic pours. So I'm just going to give you my 411 on acrylic pours and you guys take it for what it is. You know, it's sort of a crapshoot. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Joyce. It's sort of a crapshoot. Sometimes they come out great, sometimes they don't. Okay, so you can't be married to it. At least for me, I can't be. Maybe you guys can. And you have to let it dry. You can't be in a hurry. You have to let it dry. And the other thing is, you need to, greetings to all earthlings. Hi, Trace. Trace can pipe in. So Trace, I was just saying, you know, this is my feeling about acrylic pours, is it's a crapshoot. You never know how it's going to come out, and you can use the same formula over and over and over again, and it still is not, sometimes it works great, and other times it just doesn't. So you can't judge anything on it. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, West Virginia vlogger. Tell us your first name again. I know you told us yesterday, but I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. Hi, Yvette. Hi, Sarita. So I will tell you what I use, but yeah, it does what it wants. It's like alcohol inks. It does what it wants. So you just can't be married to it. I'll tell you what I use, but you guys, there are so many different variations of formulas or recipes that work. Find one that works for you. And my vote is don't go spend a lot of money on these flow. Like, I know that many big paint companies have additives, and they're very expensive. Okay? So, hi, Trish. They're very, very expensive. So I say just find what you enjoy, do it a little at a time, and see if it's something you really want to delve into more firmly. Okay, so I'll tell you what I use, and then you guys, Tracy may have a different recipe. Joyce is married to it. If I was married to it, then I wouldn't be able to do other crafts. Well, okay, it is a little bit like painting papers, okay? It can become addictive. But then, for me, I have to think, okay, what am I going to use it in? You know, like, this is how I feel. But you guys, please, use what works for you, okay? I'll tell you, my recipe is 2 parts glue. You can use clear glue, any kind of glue. This is what I used, because this is what I have. 2 parts glue, 2 parts Floetrol, and this isn't a paint additive. This is what people that paint professionally add to, like, paint sprayers. You know, the professional paint spraying companies. You can buy this at Home Depot. It's like $7 a bottle, and it goes a very long way. Okay? It does not mess with the integrity of your paint. And it's cheap. So, yeah, it takes the brush strokes out of things, and it self-levels, and it helps things to flow. Okay? That's what it does. So 2 parts this, 2 parts glue, 1 part, whatever color acrylic paint you want. Now, you guys know I use really, really inexpensive paint. So that's what all this is. I'm sure that you may get a better pour if you use really expensive paint. Hi, Mitzi. But that's just not what I do. Hi, Jane. And the magic secret ingredient is I use silicone. Now, one of you guys told me last night there's some hair additive or something that you use. This is cheap enough. And, you know, you just had 3 drops. So basically it's 2 parts glue, 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint, 3 drops of silicone. But this is what I do. Okay, put your paint in first, then add your 2 parts glue, mix it up. Then add your 2 parts Floetrol, mix it up. And then add 3 drops of silicone and don't mix it so well. So that's what I do. Hi, Scotty. Who's new? I'm sorry, I missed it. And you guys, the computer's kind of far away from me today because I have all this. I was kind of afraid of, hi, Julie. Oh, glue. I thought I was just pure paint. No, I use glue, but you guys can use whatever you want. I don't know. Tracy, what's your recipe? Hi, Phaedra. Tracy may have a different recipe. You know, you know what? You guys, I'm not a professional pourer by any means. It doesn't really interest me that much. But the kind of cool thing is you can give new life to old things using this technique. So this happens to be watercolor paper, and I'm going to have to move it off but it buckles, right? You can use canvas board, you can use shopping bags. Use whatever you want. Paint on it. Paint, use whatever you want. Trace, tell everybody how you do it, because you do some amazing pours. What are you guys saying? I'm missing it. Let's see. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Francis. Are you new? Welcome. Tracy says she used 3 parts glue and she mixes it with water. Cheap paint, and if the water if needed, and then the silicone. So there you go if you want more cells. So she doesn't use Floetrol. So there you go. She uses 3 parts glue with what, 1 part water? Or just water to make it more malleable. And then paint, and then silicone. There you go. So there you have it. You ordered from Shannon. Oh, you guys go over and support her. I love her. She's so awesome. So anyway, I'm going to move this one over. I'm going to move this off, and I'm going to get my new plain blank ones out, and we'll start playing. And then you guys can chat with me and give me the 411. You think you're lagging? Well, then just refresh. Can somebody, Scotty, can you tell Colleen to refresh? So Trace says she uses 1 part water. She uses 3 parts glue, 1 part water. So there you go. Okay, I just wanted to lay mine. You got to have a place for it to dry, you guys. And you guys, this is my whole size of my table. Can you see it? I mean, this is it. There is nothing more to it. I guess I could straighten it out a little bit. There's nothing more to it. This is my table. The whole size of my table. My table ends here, and it ends here. So that is it. That is it. So I got these like super cheap canvas boards. These are already pre-gessoed. You might want to gesso it again if you think yours is like, you know. So, and Trace says she also dips papers in the runoff and makes skins out of it too. So there you go. I just say enjoy yourself, test it, have fun, don't take it too seriously, and just see what comes. You know, I say it's like, it's sort of trial and error. You know, it is sort of trial and error. At least that's what I think. I did do a very large painting or background for an abstract painting. Hottie paints, he paints iconic paintings. And so he gets orders all the times for like odd things, like somebody wants a painting of John Lennon, or somebody wants a painting of, I don't know, whatever, Marilyn Monroe or something. So I did do a really quite large piece of wood with an acrylic pour background. And I thought it came out great. The people loved it. They gave us like the colors of their house, and then he painted on top of it. And then I covered it in acrylic sealer, and I thought it came out pretty stellar. But, you know, it's all up to you. I'm just mixing mine because it's been sitting here for a little while. Guys, the mixing part takes the longest time. Takes the longest time. Now, I'm going to do a drag on this one. So that's why it is, that's why it's sitting like this, because I'm going to drag and blow. I have a straw here. I hope I didn't lose it. So we will see. We'll see how it comes out. Guys, you just don't get all upset if it doesn't come out the way you think it's going to come out, because quite frankly, it has a mind of its own. This is kind of good for me because it gives me new uses for my junk mail, you guys. And I use my junk mail. You guys know me and my junk mail. Gotta have my junk mail. All right, let me just see which way I want to drag. I'm going to drag this way. Drag a little bit this way. I'm going to turn it and I'm going to drag back. You guys don't get upset, because if it doesn't come out, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. And if you don't like something, drag a different direction. But you can see the little cells are already starting to happen. That's just the reaction of the silicone and the paint and the water. Whatever. Let me just see what other. Let's see, I'm going to add a little bit more blue. You guys, you just can't get upset with it, you know? It's like, and you can't control it. At least I haven't figured out how to control it. Maybe there's some master. Scotty is hottie popo tonight. You guys, poor Bet and Susan, man. You know moving is so stressful. You know it as well as I do. And it's like, no matter what you think, you're just like, moving is really ridiculous. Guys, the whole point is just to play and have fun. It's not, I wouldn't make it so serious. At least that's how I feel. You guys might feel differently, but that's how I feel. Just play and have fun. Please chat with me in all caps, you guys, today, because I can't. Chaos. What's chaos? Is my life chaos today? It is gonna. I was gonna pour outside and it started raining. I'm kind of liking it. You'll try to stay to help out. Oh, good. If you guys see any trolls, you got to yell to each other, because can I tell you, I can't watch today for whatever reason. So I had thought maybe I would go and pour outside. I was like kind of excited to pour outside. And I got myself all set up, and not a cloud in the sky, and then all of a sudden it started raining. Now you guys, as it dries, I find more cells come because of the silicone. Now if you have a torch, use it. It'll bring out the cells in your piece. You guys, fire and me today aren't going to work. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Hi, APG. How are you? Yeah, well, I'm going to let it sit for a few minutes, and then I'm going to take it and move it over to have like a whole thing behind me to dry. Now, you guys, I'm not going to get so upset about mine because they're small, but I am on an island with lots of water. It is ridiculous. Hello, ladies. You guys go on over and check out Michelle Scott. You're going to love hanging out with her. You look like you had a great time with your grandkids, Scotty, making paper dolls. Hey, Cindy. You're hanging out in the Cracker Barrel parking lot in your RV. Ooh, good for you. Joy, I let mine dry overnight. I don't know. Tracy, how long do you leave yours? How long do you leave yours to dry? So what are you guys up to on this fabulous Saturday night? Those paper dolls were so great, Scotty. I loved it. You got caught in a snowstorm? What? How did you get caught in a snowstorm? It's snowing in the Carolinas? You've been timed out. You know what? That happens to me all the time. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Tracy's saying several days, but she does big ones, and she usually does dirty pours. I may do a dirty pour at the end, but you know what? It's like, since my pieces are so small, I mean, I guess I could do a dirty pour for the next one. It's snowing in Ohio, too? Oh, no! Well, I'm liking the way this one is already. I'll try to hold it up a little further so you can see it, and then I'm going to just move it to the back. You guys, I can do big ones, but not here. So can you see all the cool cells and stuff in it? And I'm sure there would be more if I put a little bit more silicone. But I think it's cool. I'm going to take it to the back. I'm going to have to do it in batches because my space is so small. And I also have a cat, and that cat may decide he's going to jump into my acrylic pour, which will be oh so fun to have your cat jump into your acrylic pour. Yeah, you guys go over and subby to Michelle. You're going to love what she does. She makes some really cool stuff. What are you making now, Mama? Tell us what you're making. Just when you think it's getting nice, bam, your snow. Hi, Dale. Wednesday is supposed to be 74. Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know. And guys, I woke up this morning and I felt terrible. So the baby, she came home with something. She was not feeling good. So this is a piece of watercolor paper that I had to masking tape down on a piece of Bristol board because it is just, it'll just buckle up because of how wet the paint is. We could try a dirty pour on this one. Hang on, I just need another cup for it. Let's see, where's my white? Okay, so I'm going to put a little white paint in. If we do a dirty pour, I'm going to put a little white. And then I'm going to put some yellow. And I'm going to put some green. And maybe some orange. And then maybe some blue. Maybe a little All right, let's see. My hands are... You guys, do this in a big space. Don't be like me and do it in this like tiny, tiny space. This is ridiculous. My tiny, tiny space. And we'll see how it works. What? You subscribed to Michelle? Good. Hi, Kate. We are making acrylic pours. Hi, Sherry. How's your moving going? How are you doing, Mama? Hi, Liliana. How are you? All right, let's see how this works. I'm going to move it over and let's see. So you guys test and have fun with this. You know, it doesn't have to be all that, and you don't have to, there's no right or wrong or perfectness in all of it. I mean, obviously this one has a little too much white in it, so I'm going to have to go back and add some color to it because I don't want an all white pour. But I guess it's better than a muddy pour, right? All right, let me see what I'm going to add to it. Let's see. But have fun with it. It's just fun. I love the movie Mrs. Doubtfire. How many of you guys like the movie Mrs. Doubtfire? I like it a lot. I haven't seen it in a really long time, but I like the movie. And even though I've taped this down, you can see it buckling. You can see it already buckling. So you go over and watch Tracy do her pours. I'm sure she does big, amazing pours. Mine are just teeny, tiny ones compared to hers. But it's subjective in the space that you have. So, what's kind of cool is I have some old books. I thought maybe we'd make some journal covers because you guys know that's more my style. Now the watercolor paper ends right here, and so I'm just blowing it over the sides of the, but you can see how the silicone's working and you can see the cells in it. I don't know if I can even hold it up for you to see it. Can you see? So I'm going to let it sit for a couple more minutes and then I'm going to move it to the back, to my drying area. To my drying area. Scotty says, y'all be glad. She says she spent 3 hours watching Mickey Mouse Club. Oh, Scotty, I have been there and done that. Been there, done that, worn that t-shirt. Oh my God, do you guys remember the day when your kids had to watch the same thing over and over and over again? And you guys were like, oh my God, I think I'm just going to throw up. I have watched so many movies a million times. Bye, Julia. Thanks for hanging out. Guys, my color palette's probably not the same, probably not to everyone's liking, but you know me, I gotta be as weird as I am. You have the hot dog memorized, Scotty? Oh my gosh. Yes, frozen 4 times a day. Oh, Kate, I remember those days. Yes, Tracy, you're so right. She said, "Do you remember?" She said, "Do you remember when you realized that one day the kids weren't even watching it?" Yes. Oh, Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers. Oh my gosh, I can remember. I can relate. I can relate. Oh my gosh, my oldest one, she lived Five Goes West, and those dinosaur ones. What was the Land Before Time? Oh my God, and the Little Mermaid. Oh, Teletubbies. I could not do that. So sorry. Yes. Yo Gabba Gabba. Oh God. Oh. Well, Lynn, you're going through it right now, so you're going through it right this minute. Yes, it can be done on wood. It can be done on canvases. This is just watercolor paper. And I've just taped it down to some Bristol board because you can see it's already bowing. But when it dries out, you can lay it between some some books, and it'll be fine. But you want it to dry. Yes, you can do it on anything, Sarita. Try it. Just try it. And if you use Tracy's recipe, you don't even need any Floetrol. So Tracy's recipe is 3 parts glue, 1 part paint, 1 part water, and the silicone. So currently your TV is Strawberry Shortcake. Oh, I know that one too. I know that one too. your grandson said you don't make those kind at school, like the kind of paper dolls. You know what? It's gonna change him. I'm gonna tell you, and My Little Pony. Oh my gosh, yes, it's gonna change him, Scotty. Because hi, Edna. Because when my daughter came home, and I have a bone to pick with some ridiculous things they do at school. Okay, I sometimes think that they give the homework for me and not for my kids. Does anybody else feel like that? Like you get the homework? Well, if I get the homework, I want to make it fun for me because I'm a little over it. Let me just move this one to the back, and I will grab. I'm going to grab a book. I've got a couple of journals hanging out here. I have a couple of journals hanging out here. I'm going to have to find another place to dry it, though, because you guys, the one thing is make sure you have a big space. Your teachers are getting ready to go on strike. Oh, that's horrible. Guys, teaching kids is hard, and you know that. Okay, so this is one of my books that I've taken apart for a junk journal. And I'm going to pour the top. I need to get some more cups out to make it more stable. You guys don't do this with a book that you're really in love with, just in case it doesn't come out right, But you can tell this is one that I don't know why I saved it for. Maybe who knows why. So I don't know what colors I'm going to use. You guys, I didn't realize how limited my color palette is lately. You guys, most of my paint's probably hiding somewhere. All right, let me see. I'm going to do a little white. I'm going to do add a little bit more silicone to this. We're going to do a little blue. And some green. Purple, okay, I'll add purple. Purple's Cindy's favorite color. Cindy, I have a daughter named Violet. Purple happens to be one of my favorite colors. Although I didn't name her that, her sister did, but I have a daughter named Violet. You know what I realized is I don't have a lot of good purples. I thought that I did, but I'm out of it. Like, and you don't even know until you go to look for it. And you guys, of course, my neighbor's gonna be making his rounds with whatever he's doing with his jackhammering. It's an Easter pour. I don't know, maybe. You guys are just the colors that I had close by. You guys know my saga of moving my stuff. I'm still moving it, guys. It's like, I don't even want to talk about it. It'll get me like in such a bad space to like, maybe I'll do this color. It'll get me in such a ridiculous space of like what I've been going through and doing. It's like, it has been, I have been in my own ridiculousness as usual. Because I can't be any other way. Except in my own ridiculousness. I'm going to swipe this one and then I'll do some blowing on it too. I will tell you that you need a really good place for things to dry, and I am like lacking that right now. Let me see if I can find a good piece of junk mail to use as my scraper. I had a really good one in. Here's a Pop-Tart box. Okay. Patty calls this my definite pity pat pat. He definitely says I pity pat pat all the time. I'm gonna have to go back and add some paint where it didn't stick, or where there wasn't any. It definitely needs some moa. It needs moe, as my kids would say. Moe. I don't even have a good dark purple. I wish I had a good dark purple, but I'm out of like purple paint. How one can be out of purple paint? Never know, but I am. Sorry, guys, I can't watch the chat for a second. I know it's a tragedy, no purple. You guys, I didn't know. If I'd known, I would have bought myself some purple today. I would have gone out and bought myself some purple, but I didn't know. This might be easier if you had a lazy Susan, but I don't have one, you know? All right, what do you guys think? It is a little bit psychedelic. It's going for a little psychedelic right now. What do you guys think? You think I need pink? I think I've got enough good mixtures of colors. Maybe my next one I'll work on some pink. What's kind of cool is you get something going on that you really like, and then you go, oh, I'm going to try to do that over here, and it never works out. At least for me. Maybe Tracy has some better tips. You guys, you cannot be afraid to fail. I'm telling you, because in this particular medium, you just can't be afraid to fail. I was hoping to cover all the black, but I'm not covering all the black. I'm not covering all the black. Your happy place is pink, Fee? I'm missing what you guys are saying. I'm missing what you're saying. I'll look up in just a second. Just would like to get the edges covered a little because of the black underneath. Not that it matters, because black can show, like, it doesn't really matter. I'm really liking this part right here. Maybe I need to add a little bit of white or something to this. Let me see, where is this? More olive green. I do have this cool olive green that I like. I don't know the name of the color. And you guys, please don't ask me what the name of these colors are. I don't know. I do not know. I don't know at all. It is kind of cool. Hey, Samantha, how are you? Have you guys been I spying Cassandra on her little claymation or clayathon or whatever it's called? You guys, I was like, the supplies alone, I mean, I think it's like a captive audience buy, don't you think? I think it's like a captive audience. I think they get you there, and it's like a captive audience, and then you're like buying things. I mean, I'm sure it's an amazing like whole thing, but you know what I'm saying. Great pumpkin throwing. You guys are ridiculous. You guys are so funny. Hey, Amberly. Yep, Tracy's saying tag. She makes tags, punches, bags, pockets, backgrounds, planets in your art journal. You know, I figured like for my watercolor paper, I'm going to make tabs with it, or maybe I'll make flowers with it. But, you know, I just thought maybe I would try a journal cover. And you guys, if you don't like it, don't use it. You know, it's like, don't get all like upset about whether it's not perfect or not, because I don't think that you could make this technique perfect. You know? Doesn't it kind of remind you of spin art when you were a kid? Right? Doesn't it remind you of that? Spin art? I think this side needs a little bit more green. You're working on a journal cover too, Donia? Oh, awesome. Good for you. All right, I think I'm done with this one. I don't know if I'm going to do any more to it. But I'm going to totally let it dry, and we'll see how it comes out. I'm going to have to do something along the spine because I know the paint's not going to stay there. So Nana's saying that you can make this, you can use this to make acrylic skins, and they can be cut and punched out, used in an art journal or a canvas as texture and in jewelry. So there you go. You guys head on over and watch her channel. It's Nana's Place. That's Tracy. Okay, I'm just going to change out my hole. I'm going to just set this somewhere to dry. Will you do me a favor? Will you come grab this and carry it really gingerly and just set it down on the floor to dry? The whole thing, the whole pan, because it's way too wet in my drying rack back there. Be careful. Just set it down.
It's kind of cool.
So this one, I have put some paper down, some wax paper with some masking tape, because I figure I can use the masking tape as washi tape. Hey, Jamie. How are you? Hi, Caitlin. Congratulations, Caitlin. Caitlin became an aunt. Caitlin became an aunt. Congratulations, Caitlin. Congratulations. So this is my exciting pour setup. All right, let's see what I have going on here. I have more watercolor paper. I have some canvas. I have these tiny canvases. These are kind of fun. Maybe we can do a dirty pour. Let me see what I have in here. Let me see. Yes, you guys, Hottie and I both woke up today not feeling good. So we called the baby, we call her Typhoid Mary because she got all of us sick. And we didn't even know we were sick. And I remember yesterday, Cindy, you said I didn't sound good. You said, you don't sound like, I didn't realize that I had a headache. And I thought it was from lack of sleep. But honestly, we all got whatever she has. And, of course, she's like as fit as a fiddle today, but now we're all feeling it. And he had fever, and he was going to work. I was like, are you crazy? How many of you guys have worked jobs where, you know, they don't appreciate you? Like, you can't You could be as sick as a dog and go in, and they'd be fine with you working, but they wouldn't be, sympathetic or whatever. I said, you don't need to go to work. I said, I'm sorry. Plus, if you work like we do in a touristy area, who wants to go to work and get somebody sick? So instead of like them being like, oh, we hope you feel better, they just kind of get like, oh, wow, we're shorthanded. You're just like, okay. You're like, sorry. You're like, sorry about that. So Typhoid Mary got us all sick here. And she's right as rain today. And we're all feeling like not good. So he never gets sick. So for him to be sick is like serious. He never gets sick. Me, on the other hand, if the kids get it, they usually get it. All right, I don't even know how this is going to come out, but we'll see. We will see. We will see. So here's all my paint. I can't even tell you how many colors, bunch of different colors. I'm going to turn my little canvas over. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to let it sit. Mix all my colors. And chat with you for a few minutes. Oh, no, it's fine, Pat, but I thought it was, honestly, I thought it was from lack of sleep. You like it when I sing, Diana? I don't even notice I sing, okay? Jamie's saying, Shelly, next time pour dots inside of the dots on the canvas and then blow it. Okay, I'll do that. Oh, girl, okay, so I've been, like, drinking that tea, Phaedra. I've been religiously drinking that chaga tea, okay? I have been drinking that chaga tea. I can put a hole in the cup. Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll do that in the next one, Trace. Tammy, this has gesso on it. It's gessoed. You mean put wet paint down? Steve calls me the singing crafty lady. Jessica, I don't even know I sing, okay? I don't even know I sing. So, and the tea's working. Yes, no, the chaga tea's been making me feel better. So my shoulder is feeling, I would say on a scale, like it was like in pain, it was like a 20. On a scale of 1 to 10, my pain was 20. I think now it's down to like a 3. So I know I sing, but I didn't even know that I sing all the time, okay? And so I was like, so the tea's working. You guys should try it. But it also makes you detox. So I couldn't figure out yesterday. I was like, I didn't feel great, but I was like, is it detox? Is it, anyway, back to my singing. Okay, so you guys, I didn't even know that I sang, all right, all the time. Until one day, just a couple of years ago. Now I just forget about it. But one day a couple of years ago, Hottie was sitting around with my girls, and we were all talking about, like, what's your favorite thing that so-and-so does? And all of them in unison said their favorite thing is to watch me dance and sing in the grocery store. And I'm like, I don't dance and sing in the grocery store. They go, yes, you do. And I was like, I dance and sing in the grocery store? I said, I do not. And they were like, yes, you do. And I was like, I do not. So we had, you guys, I do. I dance and sing in the grocery store. And I didn't even know it. You guys? Okay. Now you really know. I'm like crazy. Like, I didn't even know I danced. So then I was really self-conscious all the time. And then finally I was like, screw it. Because then my kids were like, you're not dancing and singing. I was like, I didn't know I was doing it. So now you guys know I dance and sing in the grocery store. And I didn't even know it. I just gotta let it go. Guys, I dance and sing all the time, I guess. I guess my mom was a dancer. I guess she sang too. I don't know. You know, when you live with somebody like that, you don't even know. I mean, you don't, it's just normal. And then Hadi was like, you don't know that you dance in the grocery store? I was like, I don't dance in the grocery store. He was like, he just thought that was hilarious that I didn't possibly know that I danced in the grocery store. You guys hang out with me enough. You know how weird I am. Okay, I'm loving that. I am totally loving that. I am loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving this one too, Tammy. I think it's awesome. I just need some paint on the ends. I just need a little bit of paint on the ends because there's not, I didn't put enough on there. I'm liking this one. So you guys, I dance and sing in the grocery store, so now you guys know. You sing when you're shopping? Oh, good. Oh, Amberly, that's so awesome. What used to make you crazy as a kid? Wait, I gotta go up and see. I gotta see what you guys said. Okay, wait, what did you say? I like the Portu and the... I am happy most of the time, Samantha, and I'm oblivious. Okay, that's what it is. Jessica says her mom answers questions with song lyrics all the time. It used to make you crazy as a kid. I would love that, Jessica. I don't do that, but I guess I could. Amberly, I'm glad that you have your nephew there. Your daughter will bust a move. My littlest daughter used to bust a move all the time, okay? And we used to try and catch her, but if she sees you watching her, then she stops. We used to try to catch her and send each other videos of her doing it. We got some good ones. When she was like doing like ninja moves, sort of like dancing, like break dancing moves on the floor at the grocery store. We were loving it. You know what? She's a trip. I'm liking this one. I may just leave it alone. Even though you know your tendency is like, oh, I'll just touch it just one more time, right? But I'm kind of liking the way it is. And this is white paint on here. There could be a little bit more paint there, but you know what? I'm going to just let it be. You guys, you're yelling tilt it to the left. Is that what you're saying? To my left or your left? This way or this way? This way, Ann? You're yelling tilt it to the left. Is that better? Do you like it better like that? Sing it, Jane. Your kids say they're going to jump out of the car? Are you serious, Jane? Oh my God, you guys, my kids, now that they told me that, you know, now I guess I don't notice it so much, but sometimes I do. But Heidi says I dance. I used to dance all the time in the supermarket. Is that the most ridiculous thing ever? Oh, you guys, I'm telling you, my life is like never dull. Okay, never dull. Never, never dull. Never dull. I think it's perfect too. I'm gonna let it alone for a minute. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna dry it, and then I think we'll do a giveaway. I think we will do a giveaway. I think we'll do, you guys, all I'm gonna give right from now until tomorrow are just journaling kits, because you know what, you guys, I can't. I'm overwhelmed. I've overwhelmed myself. You can't carry a tune. They'd like you to dance. Oh, I think it's awesome. Good for you, Caitlin. Lurk away. Oh, I would love oldies songs, Pat. I'd probably know all the words to them. Deb says that her kids love music, all genres, except Dolly Parton. And she loves Dolly Parton, so she cranks her up to do housework. Oh my God, I totally love it. I love it. Yeah, you guys give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right, I'm going to get my phone. I'm going to find a home for this to dry, and then I'll do a journaling kit giveaway. Okay, just give me a second. I gotta find my phone, which is in the kitchen. Give me 1 second. Wash my hands on my phone. We'll do a journal kit giveaway. Okay. I gotta find a home for this pour. Hey, you know what? This box is not flat, and so what's happening is the paint. Come and look at this for a second. I want to show you. Can you come here for 1 second? Hang on, you guys. So the box is not flat, so the paints are pouring off.
Oh.
So
okay.
I need to find.
Let me get something to lay on top of it.
We'll leave that one alone because I think they're all kind of stuck down. But this one I need to move. So how about you do this? How about you put some cups? Can you put some cups on top of that, and I can just transfer this to that?
Okay.
Could you just hand me? Could you just walk that thing close to me? Sorry, you guys. I made myself a drying rack, but it's not flat, so my other ones are kind of running off the sides. It's the hazards. The hazards of acrylic pouring. Okay. Okay, thank you. All right, what did I do with my phone? I just had it. Oh my gosh, here it is. All right. You guys, I'm having my own moment. I'm telling you. Tomorrow, I'm going to give away the Shaman Green kit. And tomorrow, we'll make the blessing necklace tomorrow. So just bring like 4 or 5 things that you'd like to. I'm just going to show you how to start it. And and then you guys can, run with it and do it your own way, you know? That's fine, whatever. I mean, unless you think you can fix it, but I don't know how.
No, it's probably not going to keep.
Okay. I don't know what time I'm going to stream tomorrow, Jess. It'll be early though. Earlier. It'll be earlier, and tomorrow's the last stream, so I'm guessing. I don't know, you guys. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out my time. In the afternoon tomorrow. What? I'm missing what you guys are saying. Let me see. I gotta go back up. Okay. Nana's telling you, Tracy's telling you, good day, Hottie. She's been stalking your channel too. I told him I don't know what his art channel is.
Can I deal with how weird it is?
He wants to know, can you deal with how weird it is, Trace? Tammy's home for that pour. Okay. You're so funny. Let me see it. Oh, you're going to do one together with your grandson, Carrie? That's awesome. Carrie says her grandson just left, and he loves the pours that we're doing here, and he wants to do one with her. That is so awesome. You know what, Carrie? You know what a great memory that is going to be for him? He is never going to be the same. He is never going to be. He's going to be like, I made pours. And it was awesome, and he's gonna, he'll take that memory with him always. Hottie is a great assistant, you guys. Hottie, put the link. Hey Blake, could you do me a favor and put the link to your channel? Can you go on? Joyce is asking if you put the link to your channel.
I'll come in the chat.
He'll come in the chat in a minute, guys. Poor thing, he doesn't feel so good. Okay, but he's helping me, and I'm grateful. Okay, let's have this is going to be a drawing for one of my junk journaling kits. Guys, it's a little out there. I'll put some handmade stuff in it too. It'll be for one of my junk journaling kits. And let me pick it. Is let's pick a number between 1 and 150. 1 and 150. And you have 60 seconds. On your mark, get set, go. He's an awesome kid, Carrie. Aw, and I'm so happy for you. Between 1 and 150. Get some colloidal silver. Okay, I'll go get that. I can totally do that. Pick one number, you guys, unless you see somebody else has picked the same one you have. Just one number between 1 and 150. Just one number, just one number. Okay, 10 more seconds. Last call. You have to mute it. Can you mute it? You guys, he doesn't have his computer muted. He is like sitting over there listening to me sing. It's ridiculous. Okay, between 100 and 150. Last call. Last call. 1 and 150. Okay, last call. You guys, you only get one number, and it's the first one person with that number. Okay, ready? Here we go. And the winner is number 120. The first person that picked number 120. 120. Can you go back up and see who picked 120? That's Hottie, you guys. Living Success is Hottie, so you guys can all go over and see what he looks like. 120 is the number. So who is the closest to 120? Or pick 120? The first person. Nobody picked 119, 121.
Mary Lou's 116.
Mary Lou has 116, and
I
who?
see 123. Joyce Boring. That's a little closer.
Who was the first one that picked it? 116.
123 is closer though. 123 is the closest I see at the moment.
But who picked it first? Can you tell me? But did you pick the number first, Michelle, or did Joyce pick it before you? It has to be the first person that picked the number.
One's closer than me.
So it's 123 is the closer of the number. So I'm just saying who picked it first, Joyce or Michelle? Michelle picked 123 and Joyce picked 123.
Oh, well, I'm still looking to see if there's any other numbers closer than 123. Is nobody speaking up about it?
It has to be the first person that picked it, Lynn. The first person. The first picture person.
Well, I was at the top. The first person is the one that I just said. Joyce was the first person.
Joyce is the first person. So Joyce, you win the junk journaling kit. Don't worry, girls. I'm going to give away a bunch more. We'll have a bunch more. I will give away another one. Yeah, but 123 is closer to 120 than 116. So 123. So Joyce wins. And Joyce picked first. She wins. Yay! So it's okay. We will do another drawing. I'm going to do another little pour, and we will do another drawing. Girls, it's all in fun. It's all in fun. We'll do another pour, and we will do another drawing. So let's do another one of these crazy little dirty pours. I think that Jane likes just the fact that it's called a dirty pour, right, Jane? Jane likes the fact that it's called a dirty pour. And I'll do another dirty pour. And this one is definitely some Easter colors. This is definitely some Easter colors. And we will do a drawing in just a second. We'll do another one. Okay, just give me 1 second. I'm going to add a little. Okay, here we go. Gotta turn the volume off though. All right, while we're waiting for the dirty pour, let's have another drawing. Hang on 1 second. You guys make sure that you are in, I gotta write this down too. Make sure you guys have your addresses in Crafting Mamas or email it to me. I'm not gonna come chasing after you. I've done a giveaway in the past where people like, I email them and I never get their addresses, and then they send me something like months later all mad at me, and I'm like, I'm not chasing you for a giveaway, right? Let me just find a pencil and write down, let me write down Joyce one today, and then we'll start our new tally for the day. Okay, so Joyce is today. This is for the junk journal kits. Okay. Now, I also want to remind you that there's a few people here that are celebrating my birthday by giving you a discount in their Etsy shop. So if you go over to Shannon Green, buy Shannon Green on Etsy, you will get a 25% off your order before shipping of anything you order. And if you guys are in one of her custom keepers filled with my painty papers is our giveaway for tomorrow, is one of the big prizes. So you can go over there and support Shannon, and also celebrate my birthday by getting yourself a custom keeper. So, and also Carla Cage Fish, the same thing. You go to cagedfish@yahoo.com and email her, and if you want to buy one of her stamp making tutorials, I think it's regularly priced $6. She's going to give you a substantial discount if you mention that you're celebrating my birthday. And Jessica is also giving a discount in her Etsy shop. You use the code Painty Papers, and Jessica's Etsy shop is it 2 silver oranges? What is it? Tell me, Jess, what's your shop? What is it? What is your Etsy shop? 2 silver oranges? And you get 20% off of your order over $100. So Jessica's also giving a discount in her shop. So you guys buy from each other. You know, we all buy stuff. It's really important that we support each other. Especially because, you know what, girls? It's kind of cool that we all have each other's artwork. Okay, I'm liking this pour. It does look like an Easter egg. I'm liking it. What do you guys think? It's a little pinky purple. Yusebi Dahadi. You guys, he's gonna, hopefully it's 2 silver oranges. Okay, so if you go over to Jessica Rapp's shop, and subscribe to her here on YouTube, you guys, she's a new YouTube artist, and she makes beautiful vintage junk journals. Subscribe to her and go check them out. And then use the coupon code Painty Papers for a discount. Okay, I'm liking this one. This one definitely looks like an Easter egg. An Easter something. Yes. Oh, it's 20% discount on any purchase. Thanks, Jess. So you guys go on over and support her too. All right? His channel's Living Success, Mary Lou, right there. See, he's got a wrench by his name. Just go over and click and subscribe to him. You guys can tell him you're my friend. You can tell him, hey, we're going to stalk you. You better not do too many weird things. You guys, he's actually a very gifted, he's a gifted artist. He can like make anything. He's an amazing like builder and carpenter and stuff like that. But he's also an amazing meditation and metaphysical teacher. And I told you guys a story about how we met with his crazy orange poon job. And no, living success is not Susan. Hottie. Okay, let's back up. Okay. My partner got the name Hottie because Brenda, who we all love too, because I said it's ridiculous to call him my boyfriend. You know, because you guys, I'm living in sin. I'm not married. I'm living in sin. I'm a sinner. Okay, I'm living in sin. And so it's like ridiculous at my age to say boyfriend. So Brenda gave him the name Hottie, and he is kind of cute. Then Susan, as a joke, you know, everybody calls her the Popo, changed her name to Hottie Popo. And now she can't change it back for 6 weeks or 6 months or something. Do I have a gold vein in here? I don't know. Does it look like one? I don't think I have a gold vein through it. I mean, I didn't put gold in here. I'm a sinner, Jessica. I just go for it. So anyway, he's my hottie. You guys, he's so awesome. You know what he gave me for Valentine's Day? He gave me a love letter. He asked me if I wanted chocolates, and you guys know I'm doing my chocolate. I'm trying to get rid of my pain. The last thing I wanted to do was have a bunch of chocolate, although I love chocolate, but I'm just trying to go for it. And he wrote me a love letter. You guys, it made me cry. It was so nice. So let's do another giveaway. Let's pick a number. You don't like to say boyfriend either? It's like so stupid. I'm too old to have a boyfriend. It looks like spring, right? It does look like spring. And it's kind of bowing, you guys, because it's watercolor paper, and I can't do anything about that. But, you know, even though I taped it down on all the sides or whatever, but, you know, it'll come out fine in the end. So, oh, you guys. Okay, so let's do another giveaway. It'll be for a junk journal kit. You guys, mine are pretty out there and eclectic. Jessica says she loves saying boyfriend. It makes you feel younger. Jessica, it doesn't work when you have children. It just doesn't. Yes, I cried, Jamie. You guys, it was so beautiful. I mean, he always does nice things for me. And he's got really beautiful handwriting, too. He just wrote me, like, the most beautiful love letter. Isn't that sweet? I love chocolate, too, Caitlin, but I'm trying to detox, so. You call your husband your boyfriend? Okay, good. Well, I have a younger daughter. I have an 11-year-old, you guys, and it's just, anyway, it's ridiculous. Okay, so for the next giveaway, so tomorrow's giveaways are going to be a little bit more off the hook. I'm going to give away my eyeball, some eyeball embellishments, some of my leg embellishments. I'm going to give away some lip ones. I'm going to give away some more journaling charms. I'm going to give away some of those fabric charms. I'm going to give away Shannon's custom keeper with the painty papers, filled with the painty papers, and a couple of other things. And so tomorrow's going to be better. Tomorrow is going to be, as far as the giveaways go. Not that you guys are just here for my birthday giveaways, but maybe you are. I don't care. It doesn't matter. You know, just kind of look at it like this is my birthday party, and I'm celebrating all week long. Okay, so let's pick a number between 200 and 350. 200 and 350. 200 and 350, and you have 60 seconds. Go. And you can pick one number, but if somebody else has picked your number, then you can pick again. Okay? 200, Colleen, you have to pick again, between 200 and 350. 200 and 350. 200 and 350. 200 and 350. You guys have to check and see if somebody else, Carrie Sass is telling you, Carrie, to pick again because you picked somebody else already picked that number. Hi, Ash. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. How are you, my love? Pat saying, Diana, do it again. You guys have must have picked duplicate numbers. And lizard, pick again, between 200 and 350. 200 and 350. And you have 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 200 and 350. Last call. Okay. Hi, R. Zealand. How are you? Oh, Laura, I love that song. When I was a kid, I loved that song. Okay, are we ready? No more numbers. Okay, here we go. Between 200 and 350. 224. The winner is 224. 224. Who has 224 or the closest number to it? Can you look through and see who has 224? Mitzi had 226. Is that who had 226? Mitzi? You guys hold all things. We're looking. Are you looking? No, the number was 224. I think the closest one is 226. I think it's Mitzi, but you have to like double check and tell me.
222 and 226 are the same closeness.
Okay, so who was the first person that had 222? Mitzi has 226. Who was the first person that wrote 222? Jamie had 222 first, and then 226. So Jamie had which Jamie? Uncle Jamie had it, or Laura? Okay, Laura had it, and Mitzi. Okay, so both of you, I will give you both a kit. Can you guys please email me, please, or with your Laura? Can you please email me? Okay. So it's Laura and Mitzi. Either that or make sure, can you please email me at craftingmamasinfo@gmail.com. craftingmamasinfo@gmail.com. Okay? And you'll both get one. Does that sound good? You guys, please show Shannon Green and Jessica at 2 Silver Oranges and Caged Fish some love by shopping in their stores. Okay? Please show them some love. So if you go to Shannon Green, buy Shannon Green, and you will get your 25% off of anything in her store before shipping. And can you bring me that thing so I can put more cups on it so I can give you this one? Uncle Jamie is Laura, you guys. Uncle Jamie is Laura. Uncle Jaime is Laura. That's her name. That's her real name is Laura. Will you just grab it? I need you to grab the thing, babe, so that I can. Uncle Jaime is Laura. She's got 2 MOs. She's Laura. little Jaime is Laura. That's her first name. You guys, there was a time when I was great with names. I'm like not. I think as the older I get, I don't know. So I will show you guys how these dry. I'll show you next week. Maybe Tuesday or Friday. I'll show you next week. Okay. Okay. The Etsy shops are by Shannon Green. The Etsy shops are by Shannon. Here, I'll write it down. Let me just find it. Do you see a plain piece of paper anywhere that I could write something on? Because every single piece of paper that I have is like a junk journal paper. And it's ridiculous. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to do the next pour I'm going to do is going to be on this Bath and Body Works bag. Okay, so let me just write down the Etsy shops on this piece of paper. And you guys go and support them. Please, that is like, you have no idea what that means to me. You guys know I'm all about community. So, and Jessica, it's 2 silver oranges, yeah? And then, hang on, guys. And mention my name, and you will get. Okay, so here we go. Here's the Etsy shops. By Shannon Green, and you use the code Shelly25, and you get 25% off of anything in her store before shipping. Okay, and then Jessica's shop is 2 silver oranges, and you use the code, Painty Papers. So you use the code Painty Papers and 2 silver oranges, and you get 20% off. And you guys go check it out. She's got some beautiful junk journals. And then if you want to purchase Carla Caged Fish, who we all love, her tutorials, she has 2, I think, stamping, how to make your own stamp tutorials. You email her at cagedfish@yahoo.com and mention my name, and you get your a discount. So Jess is saying that Painty Papers, the code Painty Papers, is good till the end of February. So you could get 20% off and celebrate my birthday and get 20% off in her store. Isn't that cool? Thanks, ladies, for supporting me. I appreciate that. Thanks for celebrating. It's like party favors for everyone. Yes, so you guys know how much I love shopping bags. So I have this shopping bag. I don't know how well it's going to come out, but we'll see. We'll see, because I don't have anything hard. I don't have anything. Maybe I need to tape it to something. Let me see if I can find something to tape it to, because it will not. It probably will be like a disaster otherwise, because it is really thin. Hang on, let me find something to tape it to. Can I have my masking tape? Can I have it? You have it, don't you? Hottie was helping me earlier. He had my masking tape. He was like, because, you guys, I can't. Some days are just ridiculous. But I need something to tape it to. Do you see anything that's like wide enough for this over there? I just need a piece of cardboard or a mail. If you give me a mailing envelope, I'll use that. You know, one of those like thin cardboard mailing envelopes. You guys, I have been purging and I have thrown away a bunch of stuff, but I've made an enormous mess in my space. And you can't, I don't know where they are. That's why I said I don't know. I made an enormous mess in my tiny space. What are we talking about? You spent the afternoon making paper dolls, Lucinda. Awesome. Awesome. Right? Making paper dolls is fun. It makes you feel like a kid, doesn't it?
What if I cut one of these?
That'd be perfect. Yeah, I need it. Here, I'm going to give Hottie my thing and let him cut it. Here, let me just see. maybe I need to cut it because it may not fit in my pan. That's the only thing. Hold on, let's see. You know what? Cut this. I could cut this in half. Do you have my scissors? You guys, my space is such a mess. So my daughter is moving back home or moving back in her room, and that was my craft room. And you guys, it's like so beyond me right now that Heidi and I today, even though we didn't feel good, took out a bunch of stuff and moved it all around. And anyway, I'm going to cut this in half because my little core area is like so small. And yeah, just give me a piece of it. Like, look, this is how big the cover's going to be. Look, I'm gonna this big. It's like, I don't know, what is that? Like 3 by 5, 4 by 6, something like that. I need the stiffer part of it though, without a hinge. Can you just cut it in 2 pieces? No. Move, come here for 1 second. Come close to me. Okay, let's see. Hang on. Let's see. This is how big the piece is. So cut it up here, right up here, straight down. Yeah, all the way down there. Perfect. And then I can have 2 of them. And then can I have those scissors? So we moved bookshelves, and I want both of them. Thanks. Thank you so much. We moved bookshelves, and we did all this stuff, and you guys, it was just like ridiculous. And I made myself a bigger mess than I already had. So I've gotten myself into a big mess but it's okay because, you know what, I just look at it this way. I don't know how much longer I'm going to have my kids home, and I should just be grateful that I do, right? Because before you know it, they all move off, go away, and then what? But I will say it is a little bit trying and the thing is he's been so good about it. I've moved my things so many times, it's been ridiculous. It's been like, I don't know, the 2 of us were like, I said, I don't want to have to move my space again for a while. But the worst part is in the interim of me moving my space, it took down like shelves and I don't know, we took down a bunch of stuff we took down shelves and we took down, you know what I mean, stuff that, because I didn't need it anymore. And then now I have to put them all back up, and neither one of us felt like good enough to do all that. So it's going to take a while. But I guess it's a good opportunity for me to purge, right? Because, quite frankly, I probably have way too much stuff that I don't need. Not that any of you would know anything about that, right? None of you know anything about having too much stuff, right? You don't know anything, and I don't know anything about having too much stuff. None of us do. We don't know anything. Okay, so I taped this one down, and I'm going to tape the other one down because if you guys go over and check out Tracy's channel, it's Nana's Place. Tracy, what do you pour on? Don't you pour on a big surface? Like, you have a big surface, yeah? Mine is like the minutest surface ever. Mine is the smallest surface. So, I made myself a big mess in my house. That is, I will tell you, it's good to have a good drying space for this, though, because once you start pouring, you don't have anything. Okay, what are you saying, Tammy? Oh, please, we can never have enough paper. Oh, my God, you guys, I really did. We did calamari all afternoon. Woohoo! Oh, my gosh, I have to calamari in the worst way. Guys, I've been calamariing for months. It's just like, I don't know. Does this happen to any of you? Do you calamari and then suddenly it multiplies? Like, I'm convinced that my supplies multiply, even without me knowing. I'm convinced of it because, you guys, it's really ridiculous. My supplies multiply. Okay. I think I'm going to do another dirty pour, and let's see. Let's figure out what colors. I'm going to go ahead and use some. I'm going to reuse these cups, you guys. And let me figure it out. I haven't used this sort of like brownie green. Let me see what that looks like. You guys, I'm just using bamboo chopsticks and then I'm wiping them off. And because you put a little bit of silicone in there, the paint doesn't stick. So it's going to have this brownie green in it. Then maybe I'll do some, maybe it'll have some orange in it. And I have a dark green here too. Ooh, almost had an accident. The dark green here. And let's see. Let's do this sort of, we'll do this green. And we need Cindy's favorite color, purple. Why not? Why not just add some purple to it? And then I think I'm going to add a splash of this sort of reddy, I don't even know what color this is. Guys, please don't ask me what the colors are here because I don't know. They were just what I had. Well, it's not that I have so much stuff I don't remember. I have a very small space. And when you have a very small space, it's hard. When you have a very small space, it is not easy. Okay, I'm going to put some white down first. And when you have a small space, it just isn't easy. Okay, here we go. I'm going to let it sit for a couple minutes and see how it works. Night, APG. We love you. We love you. It makes you just want to put out some paint and get your hands all painty, all party. Oh, you have boxes of stuff you forgot about. You guys, I'm usually really good at using my stuff. I'm really good at it, but what? You sold 1,000 boxes of Girl Scout cookies? What? That's crazy. I'm usually really, really, really good at using my stuff. But the problem is my space is small. And if I hadn't moved my stuff back and forth, I would know where all my stuff is. But because I've moved it so many times, I don't. So, and I put it in box and I've moved it. And anyway, it's ridiculous. Yeah, it's called a dirty pour because you put it all in one cup. That's why. Yes, Tracy's telling you all. That's why it's called a dirty pour. Wow, good for Naomi. It's awesome, Amberly. Oh, you have doll repair stuff? I get it. So, Jamie, what happened was I was talking on and on about the KonMari method. You guys know the KonMari method, right? It's the Art of Tidying Up by Maria Kondo. And I was talking about how I had been doing the KonMari method. And I was talking about it on and on and on. And Susan piped in and she said, what is calamari? And then everybody says squid, 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 squid. And then all of a sudden we realized that she thought I was talking about calamari. It was one of those days. So we call it, Crafting Mamas, we call it the calamari. Okay? So Trace is saying you can spin and swipe and make landscapes or seascapes with these pours. So I think that's awesome. Yeah, Lynn does antique doll repair. And have you guys gone over and watched her channel and seen her make her potato chip? Seen her make her potato chip bag flowers? They're gorgeous, her potato chip bag flowers. They are gorgeous, her potato chip bag flowers. I'm definitely going to make this a journaling cover. I will make this a journaling cover. And I have all kinds of masking tape underneath here, so don't you guys think I'm wasting this paint, because I am not. I'm not wasting the paint at all. Because I got some masking tape going on down here, and I'm going to be picking up all that. I'll be making myself some washi tape with it. Oh, I like the way this one's going to come out. Wait till you guys see it. Look at the nice colors that came on this one. Just trying to coerce it to the end, to the end of my Bed Bath & Beyond bag or whatever it was. One of my kids. Guys, my kids love to shop, my teenage daughters, you know, my older daughters. I think it's going to be awesome. I'm liking that one. That one's going to be a really cool journaling cover. I don't have any black close by. I looked. I only have a black metallic. Scotty, I have put my paints in a box, and that's why I only have these limited colors here. Trust me, I have it in my stuff. I just don't have it close by. Maybe I'll add a little white. I think the white might have, you know what I'm going to do? Let me see. Let me see if I can. I'm almost to the end of my white here, so I don't have much left in my white. But we will see how much white I have there. I'm liking that red. I'll add some more color to it so it's not so stark white. I'm liking this pinky color. Guys, this one's definitely going to buckle because it's only a really thin paper. The paper chip bag is the title. Yeah, it's awesome, you guys. Go watch it. Potato chip bag, it's awesome. You do need to use a heat gun. So she does it with potato chip bag and a heat gun and alcohol inks. It's awesome. Yeah, I don't have the shiny hair stuff, you guys. Use the, I only have the silicone stuff that you use for like lawnmower repair or whatever. You know, for machinery, what's it called? You know what I'm talking about. Oh, that's awesome, Caitlin. Add those paper dolls to your journals. I think it'll be like amazing. Those paper dolls are crazy, right? Can you imagine my kids growing up? They didn't know that other people didn't do weird stuff like that. They really didn't have any idea. They really thought that everybody's parent sang and danced in the grocery store and made weird paper dolls. Uh-oh, knocked over my cup underneath. Who's Shelly? Me, I'm Shelly. Joy, I'm Shelly. Crafting Mamas is Shelly. I'm Shelly. It's all good, Joy. I'm Shelly. But there are we do have a couple of other Shellys in our group too. We have Shelly 20,004, which have you guys anybody talked with her and seen how she's doing lately? Has anybody talked with her and see how she's doing? I'm the crafting mama queen. I don't know if I'm the crafting mama queen. My kids would say that I'm the queen of singing in the grocery store, but you guys are so funny. Mary Lou said she used to roll down the car windows and sing loud to the radio. Oh, and your kids would duck and hide. Oh, I love it, Mary Lou. What? 18, 19, and 20 is a lot. A slot left for you, 250. What? What are you talking about, Mary Kay? What are you talking about? Joy, I'm Shelly. That's my name. You guys, the name Crafting Mamas came from my daughter because you guys, in my house, like I used to call my kids and go, "Hey, Mama, how are you doing?" Because it's like a term of endearment, you know? And so when I started my YouTube channel, my oldest daughter says, "Well, of course you have to call it Crafting Mamas because you're always like, you know." So that's why. What, Mary Kay, what were you talking about? 250 what? This is a little muted, but if you look at it closely, it's actually really nice. Like, look. I am kind of the queen of painty papers. But you guys love painty papers too, so you guys can be the queen of painty papers too. But I'm liking this one. I think it'll be much better after it dries. The crafting retreat? Ooh, that's good. Crafting retreat sounds so fun. Crafting retreat sounds like fun. Alright, I have to find a place for this to dry. Hey, babe, can you find me one place for this to dry? I don't know if there is one. You'll be the Duchess of Painty Papers, Care? You could be the Duchess of Painty Papers. You could be the Queen of Painty Papers, too. Linda is the queen of painty papers. Linda and Jane. Okay, have you seen Jane's painty papers and Linda's painty papers? Oh my God. They're awesome. I just need to put this down on something. Can you?
It's dripping.
It is dripping. He's looking at me going, it's dripping.
All right. I'm going to put it.
You guys, it's raining. I wanted to do this outside so then I could have laid them on my tables outside because I have tables out there. But it's raining and I can't hear. You can put it on this if you get me some here. Look, you can just stick it on. You can stick it inside here. If you put some cups down, I'll pick it up and stick it in.
You want cups on top of this? Okay.
Well, don't you think so?
Sure.
This one's a little messy.
It's a lot of bit messy.
He says it's a lot of bit messy. And you guys, I appreciate your love and support. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me every day this past week, celebrating my birthday. This is probably the best birthday I've had in a really long time. Because I haven't really thought about what I haven't been doing, and I've only been doing stuff with you guys and hanging out. And which is making me happy. And for those of you that would, you know, I appreciate you guys sending me all kinds of cool stuff. But if you'd really like to support me, I would really appreciate it if you felt like it. No pressure for me to go on over and support me on Patreon. It's a really cool way. And those that are supporting me on Patreon, we're gonna just hang out and do some other stuff together too. So I do have a Patreon. If you guys wanted to support me there, I appreciate it. All right, let me figure out what I'm going to do.
You have the link below in your thing?
The link, I think, I don't know. If it's not, maybe you can put it in the chat. I think I have the link in the for my Patreon, but I may not because I'm not all on the up and up of trying to get myself. I'm not good at self-promoting, you guys. I'm not. Creating is messy. Okay, the one thing you have to know about Hottie is he is a neat painter. Yeah, if the wind blew my neighbors, you're right. He is a neat painter, you guys. He cannot get paint on his hands. Pat says my link is there. And I don't know if it works, but it might. If you guys checked it out, it might work. Okay, let's do another giveaway. It will be for a junk journal kit of my choice. And pick a number between you get paint everywhere, Caitlin. Oh, he does not get his hands painty, you guys. He's like the neatest painter. He could have the dirtiest feet possible. He could walk through mud and be whatever, but he cannot. He has OCD on his hands. So can you imagine? He's a fine oil painter, you guys. And I'm like haphazard. I'm always messy, and he's like neat. Whatever. It's like opposites attract, right? He needs to put his link. Okay. Will you please put your link in there? Well, just go to his, when he'll type say hi to you guys, and you just go over and subscribe to his channel. But that's his woo-woo channel, you guys. That's not his, like, paint channel. I don't know when he's going to deal with his paint channel. But I'll get him to. You're drinking wine, Mary Kay? Ooh, have a glass for me. Have a glass for me. Paint is squidgy. Give him that. No, I think what it is really, you know what? He's always been an oil painter. And, you know, oil paint has lead in it. Or used to. I don't know if it still does. You guys, I'm not an oil painter.
I use a special medium.
And he uses a special medium, so he does not get... has lead in it, and he does not get his hands at all messy. But he's trained himself not to. But in his defense, his hands are always clean. Okay, I'm always a big mess. He's not. Okay, so you know, like I'll go and I'll have. Because I took my daughter to the doctor last week, my middle daughter, when she wasn't feeling well, and I had paint on my ear. I didn't even know it. I had like yellow and blue paint on my ear. And she was like, Mom, you have paint. And I had paint in my hair. So there you go, you guys. And that's not my dog's. Yes, cadmium is poisoning. You guys, he wears gloves. He wears gloves when he paints. Well, you guys, please have a beer and have a glass of wine. And yes, I had paint on my ear. We were standing in the reception area in the doctor's office, and she looks at me and she goes, you have paint on your ear. I said, well, wipe it off. I was like, I'm sorry, I have paint on my ear. You'll take a shot of Fireball. Oh, have at it. You guys, there was a day and time in my life when I could drink. It is no longer. You guys, it just doesn't work with my makeup anymore. I'll end up being sicker, and it's not worth it. So, you guys, you know, we all have our weaknesses. Mine is I can't drink anymore. You know, whatever. I had a glass of wine last week. I had a hangover from one glass of wine. Who gets a hangover from one glass of wine? Me. 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 Hangover from one glass of wine. Me. Okay? Yeah, it is like a fashion statement. You're having Texas, what? Texas Henry moonshine? Well, go for it. Have your moonshine. You guys, I can't drink anything anymore. It's ridiculous. Okay? There was a time in my life, and I used to love a good vodka and tonic. Guys, now, for me, it's like a cup of coffee is probably the extent of what I have. I honestly am just whatever. Tannins in wine, I don't know. Trace, it's wine I used to drink all the time, but I can't drink it anymore. You guys, I just let it go. We went to somebody's house. I had a glass of wine. It was really nice wine. No barking. Shh. Grab the dog. No barking. No barking, Charlie. She's going to get in my paint, and then I'm going to be really not happy. You guys, the neighbor's dogs are barking. Charlie usually never barks. Charlie, no barking. You don't bark. Okay, so here you go. 1 part white paint. 2 parts white glue. My measuring style. All right, we're going to do a giveaway. We're going to do a giveaway. Champagne for you. You guys drink and enjoy yourselves. I mean, I'm not judgmental, you guys. I used to make the meanest, the best vodka and tonics ever, the best amazing martinis. You guys, please. I could make it for you, but I can't join you in a drink. And I worked for a Russian company, and can I tell you, they would get so upset when because I couldn't drink. I haven't had vodka in a good long while, you guys. I just can't do it. It doesn't work well with my body anymore. But they used to get completely upset at me because it's sort of insulting, you know. So when we would go out, I would just tip the bartender really well and say, can you please just, for every shot of vodka, just make me a shot of water. You know, because I can't drink. I just can't drink anymore. You guys, it makes me feel so much worse just even drinking. So I had my wine, whatever, at the friend's house last week. I had a hangover, and it lasted like for more than a day, and it made me feel terrible. We're talking 1 glass of wine, you guys, over a whole evening, over like 4 hours or 5 hours. It was ridiculous. So it's okay, guys. I don't need to drink. It's all good. Charlie did get the Valentine. Let my littlest daughter open it yesterday. She thought it was hilarious. She thought it was so great. She was reading it to Charlie, saying to Charlie that she got a Valentine, and it was so cute. Thank you, Jamie. I am gonna do a video of all the birthday cards and everything everybody sent me. You guys, I didn't want to cry, and I didn't want to cry with all of you guys, and I also didn't want to make anybody feel like they had to send me anything. You guys, I did this for me. I did this for me. Okay, I'm doing your way, Nana. I'm putting white paint on there first. Rolling it around on my canvas to see how that works. I'm rolling it around on my canvas, and then I'm going to do my pour on top of it. I can sing instead of drinking. You guys, I love good wine. Are you kidding? I love Hottie used to make homemade beer, you guys. I love, like, wine and beer, and I just can't, I don't know. You know, I don't even try to figure it out anymore. I just don't, it's not any ethical issue. It's just a physical one. I just can't, my body just won't do it anymore. My body's just like, I don't think so. My body's like, I don't think so. I just don't think so. Okay, I have white on, not everywhere, but a lot of it. And I'm going to do a dirty pour on this one, and then we'll pick a number. Let me just get my cup out for my dirty pour. Let me figure out what color. I have all these paints left because I'm going to be painting all night long. I have all this paint. What am I going to, that's ridiculous. I'm going to have to find things to paint with all this paint. I guess I'll get out all my shopping bags and lay them all on the floor. That'll be better because this table is so small I can't really put a lot of stuff on here. Guys, this whole thing, this is the size of the table, except I have a computer sitting in front of me. So let me think. Let me see. What number are we going to pick now? I'm going to do some blue. Let's do, how many people are watching? I'll try to pick enough numbers that it's not easy to get a duplicate, but it still happens no matter what. Okay, hang on. Let's see. Pick a number between 400 and 550. 400 and 550. Go. You have 60 seconds. 400 and 550. Between 400 and 550. Guess it's going to look like an Easter thing too, because that's just the colors that I have out right now, you guys. Oh, I have this brown. 400 and 550. I don't even think I have enough paint in this cup for this pour. Between 400 and 550. Somebody says, Dale, pick again. You picked a number somebody else picked. 400 and 550. So that gives you 150 numbers to pick between. All right. I don't even know how I'm going to do this one. Let me see. Because it has paint on it. $400 and $550. Okay, last 10 seconds. Last call. Last call. Annie, pick again. Only one number unless somebody else has picked your number. 400 and 550. Between 400 and 550. Okay. $400 and $550. Thanks, Mars. Hi, Heather. Okay. No more numbers. Okay, here we go. 446. 446 is the number. 446. 446. 446. 446. Can you look, Patty, can you look and tell me who has 446? I'm going to have to move this over. It's going to end up pouring out on the 446. R. Zealand, awesome. Congratulations. Can you just make sure that you either have your info in Crafting Mamas so that we can find you, okay? Or email it to me. This one has a lot of cells going on in this one this time. And definitely got a lot. This one's definitely like a pastel one. Yeah, congratulations. 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 Maybe I'm blowing too hard. It's super thick. And what you're seeing underneath, the white is white paint. It's not white. It's not, and I'm just trying to move it. Trust me, with the silicone in it, it all comes back. Like, it definitely comes back. This one just had too many colors in it, but I like it anyway. You guys are so ridiculous. Please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate that. If you guys are having a wonderful time and enjoy hanging out with me, I appreciate your thumbs up. I certainly do. I really do. I appreciate your thumbs up. I appreciate it very much. But there is lots of love and friendship in Crafting Moms. I agree with you, Pat. You guys make it so much fun to hang out. And I really appreciate all the kindness you show each other. Like, I feel like when I see you guys send each other Happy Mail, it makes me feel like I'm getting Happy Mail. Does that make sense? I know that sounds still silly, but it does. And when you guys are doing nice things with each other and hanging out, and it just makes me happy. It really makes me happy. Good night, Carrie. Did my stomach growl? No, the dog growled. The dog was like, my stomach is not growling. Jane, maybe that's your stomach. The dog was barking. You guys are neighbors. The weekends around here is when everybody hangs out and barbecues and does all kinds of stuff like that. So our neighbors were having some sort of barbecue, and people parked in front of our house that she didn't know. Sweet dreams, Carrie. We're glad you joined us. Thank you so much. It was not me. My stomach is not growling. I don't remember what. I had soup and all kinds of stuff. You guys, I made a huge thing of vegetarian chili, and I made all kinds of stuff. I made all kinds of ridiculousness. Yeah, I like the red too. And I'm glad I added the blue. It was because I used that brown, and that brown is a little muddy. That brown muddies it up, but I'm liking it. You guys, this will just be the background for a painting that I put on top or something that I do on top. I thought maybe I would use these boards for a mixed media collage, and this will be, when this dries, this will be the back. And then I'm going to do some sort of I don't know, I have it in my head, some sort of overlays. You know what I mean? Are you guys familiar with overlays? I'm thinking of doing some sort of overlays, and when I do the overlays, it'll change the way it looks. You won't even, I mean, not that you won't be able to see the back, you will, but it won't be like this. It does look like marbleized paper. It really does. If I hit it with a heat torch, the cells would get really big. But you know what? You guys, hitting it with a heat torch in my small space right now would not be good. Hopefully it'll dry the same way it dries obviously a little bit more muted, but hopefully it'll be similar. Hopefully it'll be close enough to dry like this, but we'll see. You know, that's the hard thing about acrylic pours, is that they don't, whatever you think they're going to do, they don't do. Dirty Dancing and Dirty Pores. You guys are ridiculous. Good night, Edna. I hope this inspires you guys to try. Use Tracy's formula. 3 parts glue, 1 part water, and 1 part... I didn't want to do my Rambo Man heat gun because it really does blow. And you can't control it. It is like heat and blows everywhere. You know? But use Tracy's, you guys use, it's Nana's Place's recipe. Okay? You love the man gun, the man heat gun, my man gun. So ridiculous. Use Tracy's recipe. Tracy's recipe is 3 parts glue, 1 part water, and how much silicone do you put in there, Trace? 3 parts glue, 1 part water, 1 part paint, and then how much glue? I mean, how much silicone do you put to yours? Just random paint or ink or water is needed for consistency and mix. Okay, but how much silicone do you put in? Or do you not even put silicone in yours? So for those of you guys wanting to know a little bit about my Patreon thing, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do 1 Patreon video a week, and starting next week, and we're going to be working on altered books. We're going to that's the first thing I'm working on right now. I've been making one, and I'm really in love with it, and I think you guys might like it too. And so, and then there'll be some Patreon-only live streams as well. I got the silicone, my silicone at that big box store, Walmart. But you can get it anywhere, Lucinda. It's just 3-in-1, 100% silicone. Although some people use some other stuff, that like some body lotion with some coconut thing in it, but I don't have that. I don't have it. So how many of you guys would like some woo-woo? Who would like to stay for some woo-woo? Who would like to stay for some woo-woo? Who is up for a little woo-woo? Who is up for some woo-woo? Kara wants woo-woo. Lynn says woo-woo. Okay. Yeah, some shampoo or dish soap or hair oil. Okay. You guys, Trace, do you have a video that has your recipe in it? If you, you guys go, Tracy, tell everybody which video you have. Tell which video you have. Okay, Trace, big love to you. But if you tell everybody which video you have your recipe for your pores in. Yep, several. It's about, you're about to do a new one? Okay, cool. Well, when Tracy puts out her newest video on pores, Trace, will you give your recipe in it in your pore video? You guys head on over and subscribe. Good night, Mary Lou. Big hugs. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It'll be earlier in the day. Okay, Samantha said that she asked Tracy for her recipe in the comments of one video, and she answered it. So there you go. So go over and watch Tracy's. It's Nana's Place. Go watch her videos and on acrylic pores, because she'll. Okay, cool. So then that way, she's saying yes, she'll do a real-time video and share her stuff too. So then you have a couple of different ones, a couple of different versions of acrylic pore love. okay? Please give me a thumbs up, you guys. I appreciate it. Come on over. You're all welcome to join our Crafting Mamas Facebook group. It's available for everyone, and the link is in the description box below. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, I appreciate that very much. And as always, I'm always here. We're going to do a little meditation not every single, but many of my live chats. I do a meditation, a guided meditation that they have lovingly named the Woo Woo. So I'm going to do that with you guys now for those that would like to stay. And if some of you are just curious about it, stick around. I mean, you don't have to participate. You can give. It only works with conscious consent anyway. So if you choose to, oh, I love you, Trace. Thank you so much. Thank you for your friendship and thank you for your love. And I just want to say this before I say anything else. Tracy, I watched your vlog today, and I just want to say how very brave you are. You are the real deal, and you were so brave and so brilliant, and I love you, and I appreciate your honesty, and I appreciate your willingness just to put it out there, because I think so many people struggle with all the things that you discussed today in your vlog that never ever put it out there. And I just want to say bravo to you and how much I appreciate that you just put it out there and that you shared yourself, because it takes a whole lot of guts. It takes a lot of guts. It really does. You watched too, and you agree, Alta? I was moved to tears. I was so moved. I didn't watch anything today, but I watched that. I had it on, and you were just so human and perfect and vulnerable and yourself and brilliant. And bravo to you, because you're perfect, and I appreciate it. And I think anyone that watches your channel and gets to know you, courageous is correct. Courageous is correct. So you guys go on over and support Tracy. She's a brilliant artist, an incredibly loving and giving person, and I'm proud to call her my friend. I love you guys so much, you have no idea. You made this, you know what? You made this the best birthday I've ever had. I couldn't imagine a better birthday party, and I've had it with you guys for almost a week, and tomorrow will be the 7th day, and I'm great. And I'm just amazed and in love with each one of you more and more every day. Just who you are and what you're willing to share. And yeah, you guys are also special. And your light matters. Your light shines, and it's brilliant, and it matters. Every moment. Every moment. Every moment. Tracy is It's Nana's Place, Laura. It's Nana's Place. It's your birthday today? Well, happy birthday, B. Nance. Happy birthday. My birthday was on Monday, but I've been celebrating every day since. Happy birthday. Is there anybody else's birthday besides it's Brandy? Is there anybody else here who's having a birthday today? I know next week is Pat's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brandy. Happy birthday to you, and many more. Scotty, you are very special. It's your very merry end birthday, Care. Scotty, you are very special. You're awesome, friend. I appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I appreciate how real you are and how kind and loving, and it's very special. It's Charlene and Pat's birthday next week. They're birthday twins on the 21st. And Jane's birthday was on the 7th. And so I'll go on with my bad self. Oh, please. All right, my girls. Whoever wants to stay for the meditation, please do. All you need to do is say yes to yourself to receive the energy. And if you want to listen and don't want to stay for the meditation, you don't have to. And also, you should know that Pink Poodle Crafters will be streaming live soon, so you guys can head over there after this and hang out. Oh, your husband's sweet, Jane. You guys are so awesome. Thank you guys for your kind comments and for hanging out with me during doing my dirty pours. All right, so whoever would like to receive some energy work. Okay, so today what I'd like us to focus on is let's work on receiving. I'm terrible at receiving. I'm good at giving. I'm terrible at receiving. So I have a feeling since we're all part of the same tribe, we may have a little bit of that issue. So before we start, just focus on your heart and bring in that you'd like to be able to receive easily, effortlessly, and enjoyably all of your heart's desires and more. Easy, effortless, and enjoyably all of your all the things you require, desire more. No, Pink Poodle Crafts. Stacey Evans, Pink Poodle Crafts. She always streams on Saturday nights, or probably now or in about 15 minutes. Okay? So let's open our hearts. Imagine a window right in your heart, and just allow that window to open up. And on the inhale, you're going to receive what you want and need, require, desire more. And on the exhale, you're going to let go of anything that doesn't work for you, okay? And all you need to do is inhale through your nose, hi James, and exhale out through your mouth, okay? And that's it. And you can also include anyone else you think in your life that could use a little boost. All right, let's get started. Inhale through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. Receive and release. Receive and release. Imagine yourself in a column of light. And when you look up, you can't see the end. And when you look down, you can't see the end. This is your column of light. It is unique to your being, soul, spirit. With every inhale and every exhale, allow your column of light to grow brighter and brighter and get wider and wider. Give your column of light permission. Give it direction to head deep into the heart of the earth. Allow your column of light to go deep, deep, and even deeper below your feet into the heart of the earth. Allow your column of light to grow deep oak roots, like big tree roots. Every inhale and every exhale, allow your column of light to grow deeper and deeper and wider and wider. Ask the earth for her blessings. Feel this beautiful boost of golden light energy rising up through your column of light, through your feet and ankles, calves, knees, thighs, and hips. Feel this beautiful earth energy rising up through the base of your spine, your lower abdomen, your waist, your heart, your throat. Feel it pouring down your shoulders, your arms, your hands, and out every finger. Feel it filling your face and head completely. And feel it fountaining out the top of your head as high as you can imagine. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. And breathe it in. Take a moment to feel your connection to the earth. Allow your focus to focus on your column of light above your head. Give your column of light permission. Give your column of light the suggestion, heart of the central sun. And with that, your column of light is right there, deep in the heart of the central sun. Allow your column of light to grow deep roots into the heart of the sun. Let's ask the central sun to bless us with her energy. I see this energy like beautiful diamond light, but you can see it, feel it, think it, or just know it any way that works for you. Feel this beautiful diamond light energy pouring through your head, face, neck, throat, shoulders, arms, wrist, hands, and out every finger. Feel it filling your heart, your waist, your lower abdomen, the base of your spine. And feel it pouring through your legs, your hips, thighs, knees, calves, and ankles, and out the bottom of your feet. Ready? Breathe it in. Breathe it in. And breathe it in. Take a moment to enjoy your connection to the earth, to heaven and to earth. I'd like you to focus on the point of light above your head. I'd like you to give your body personality permission to receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. And on the exhale, let go of anything that no longer serves you. Ready? Receive in love and release in love. Receive in love. And receive in love. Allow your attention to focus 6 feet above your head. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Focus 1 foot above your head. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Focus on the top of your head. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Focus on the point of light between your eyes. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. 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 Focus on your throat. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. 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 Focus on your heart. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. 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 Focus on your solar plexus, your point of light near your waist. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Focus on your waist. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Focus on your lower abdomen. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. 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 Focus on the base of your spine. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. 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 Focus 1 foot below your feet. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Six feet below your feet, receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. 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 Focus 6 feet below your feet. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. One more time. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Focus on your connection to the heart of the earth where your point of light meets the heart of the earth. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. 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 I'd like you to focus on your heart. Let's imagine a figure 8, an infinity symbol. See it starting at the highest point in the heart of the central sun, crossing through your heart, entering deep into the earth, crossing back through your heart, and ending where it began. On the inhale, receive love from the divine. And on the exhale, give back that love to the divine. Ready? Receive in love and give in love. Receive in love and give in love. Receive in love and give in love. And one more time. Receive in love and give in love. And when you feel ready, open your eyes and come back. And feel free to share anything that comes to you. And it's not necessary either. So if you want to share, share. And if you don't want to share, that's okay. Whatever works for you. No right or wrong. No right or wrong. Oh, you're welcome, Care. You feel refreshed? Oh, awesome, Mary Kay. You made it. Hi, Tanya. You're welcome, Lynn. Oh, I'm so happy, our Zealand. We love you, Trace. I'm glad you're back for a minute. I hope you enjoy your company. You feel awesome. I'm glad. Did you guys hear Hottie snoring? He was doing the woo-woo too, and it knocked him out. He decided to snore for all of you. I threw a bottle of paint at him. Look over there. I threw a glue stick. No, a glue stick. No, not a paint. I threw a glue stick, and I threw like 3 things at him, and he still snored really loud. Finally, I had to get up and go shake him. He was getting ready to go for some big snores. You're welcome, Dawn. Oh, I don't think you. It's not your fault, Care. Did you hear him snoring? You guys, he doesn't feel good, and you know, woo-woo will knock you out. He was sitting there doing the woo-woo, and he went out. And he decided to snore for all of you. I was like, oh my God, I had a glue stick. I threw a couple things, a paintbrush, a glue stick, and something else at him. And then finally I was like, whatever. Guys, it is my life. It's my Lucy life, okay? Oh, you got here in time for the woo-woo calf. Awesome. It helped your lungs. Oh, I'm so happy. I love you, Kath. Oh my God, you guys. You know, Trace, it is the energy right now. It is the energy right now. We're all going through this fuzzy phase. It's not just you, Care. It's not just you, Trace. It's what's going on. It's really time. And we can call it purring and not snoring. It's really time for all of us to step into our divinity, you know, and that's what it is. No, it wasn't a door knock. That was me throwing, and I know it was a spool of thread, and it hit the window behind where he's sleeping, or where he was sitting. The dog didn't even bark. I'd appreciate some thumbs up. It's shifting for sure. It's shifting fast. If you guys will just allow it to leave, it will leave. Trust me, I'm going through it too. Where you are not alone. You are so not alone. It is just really time for us to just step into our divinity. It is a huge shift for everyone. It's a really, if you just allow yourself to just release it, you don't even have to know it. Your financing is way off. You know, Mary Kay, the thing is that if you just focus on getting yourself in alignment, your financing will come into alignment. It will all line up. Do you know what I mean? If you focus on you, whatever it is, like for me with this shoulder thing, I finally realized I just have to focus on my body. And, you know, I'm not always the best at that. So I'm just focusing on that and everything will. He has been an awesome assistant. Pat says, Hottie, you deserve to snore. You've been an awesome assistant tonight.
I'm sorry.
He says he's sorry about his snoring. Mary Kay, I can guarantee you, the other thing is look at what you're holding on to. Sometimes we hold on to things. Your sister sent you some Archangel cards. That's awesome. Martin's snoring too, Pat. Well, that's good. You're having a hard time leaving your house, Sherry? You mean your old house? Well, you have to tell your old house, you know, everything holds energy. Your home holds energy, everything. Your car, everything. Okay? He has been normal. He's awesome. You know, Carrie, he's always like that. You have no idea. He likes me with my Lucy no matter what. So, it's like everything holds energy. So, your house is probably, you know, doesn't know what's going on. So you actually have to talk to it, Sherry. You can talk to it verbally or from your heart. And Pat says, no need to be sorry, Hottie. We love you from all over the world. So, Archangel Michael. He's my fave, Mary Kay. He's my fave. He's my main man. Well, I love all of them. But Archangel Michael, Raphael's good, Ariel's good. I like all of them, but I love Archangel Michael. Sometimes you'll have to remind me. I'll have to tell you. I have an amazing Archangel Michael story. I'll tell you sometime. But so things hold on to you and your energy. So the best thing you can do, Sherry, is tell your house that you love it, and tell your house where you're moving. Tell your house that you would stay if you could, but you can't, and that you love it, and you know, just put your house in the woo-woo. When we do the woo-woo on Tuesday, put your house in the woo-woo. Or come back and listen to the woo-woo again and put your house in the woo-woo. Because everything holds energy. Everything does. Everything does. You guys, I'm so out there. You guys don't even really know. You just kind of get the tip of the iceberg. You just get some crazy crafting and some... But I love archangels. Archangels are like... Got to call on them. Invite them in. They're there to help you. Trace, you know that all will give you what you need. So pick the one that comes to you the most. You know, the best. Sherry, I don't know why it is that way, but it is. You know, it's like we're so we forget, you know, everything just really wants to be loved. Everything. Every single thing. Haven't you gone into somebody's house and their house is just amazing? It's not necessarily expensive or they have expensive things, but it's amazing, and you can tell because they love every little thing they have. So love your home. Love the one you're leaving, and love... You know, there's no such thing as too much love. No such thing. So love your home that you're living in, and tell your home you love it. Tell your home, I love you. I mean, tell it. I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you. Tell it. Tell your home you love it. Oh, that's so sweet, Mary Kay. That is so awesome. Sherry, I'm so proud of you. First of all, you were like so stressed out about finding a place and you found one. I'm so proud of you for just persevering and doing what you needed to do, and you found a new place, and I think that's awesome. You know, now you just got to do the rest of it. Follow through and go through the next step. Follow through and go the next step. Okay, my lovelies, I love you guys so much. You told your craft room you loved it. You need to get organized. Oh, you and me both, Mary Kay. You and me both. Well, I love you, girls. I'll see you tomorrow night. Tomorrow, it'll be earlier in the day, and we'll make our blessing necklace. So just bring 4 or 5 things that you want to add to it, like almost like a charm bracelet, and you can just, I'll show you how to put it together. Just come and hang out. You can bring some wire or some thread. You can make it 2 different ways. Good night, Miss Jess. You guys go on over and show Jessica some love. 2 silver oranges on Etsy. And she also has a new Facebook group, and it's linked to Crafting Mamas. So if you go up to in the top part of Crafting Mamas Facebook group, you can join her new Facebook group. And don't forget about using those coupons, Painty Papers for 20% off in her Etsy store, and 25% off in By Shannon Green on Etsy for your purchase before shipping. And go show Carla Cagefish some love. I love you, ladies. I will see you tomorrow for the final day. Aw, Trace, I love you so much. And I loved your vlog today. Maybe one day I'll get brave enough and vlog, but not right now. I might cry, and that would be like disastrous. All right, love you, girls. See you mañana. See you tomorrow. All right, aloha.